It's good old Saturday. I'm doing a project, a home project today, trying to get this bathroom on track. I just went to the store, and as you can see, I grabbed some installation for the walls. Um, the installation that was in the walls had some a little bit of water damage, so we replacing it. About to learn how to get that working. We're in a time right now where I've been hearing some mixed news when it comes to what's going on in the economy, as far as you know, is uh, economics, far as income and things like that, jobs gonna continue to go on. I had a guy I was talking to yesterday, as far as he was on the ports. He said they've cut down significantly. I talked to a prospect. Well, I'm doing a bid on an Air Force base, and they're in the loops of saying, he was telling me also that you know they had the contract out since January, and being that I guess Doge or something is affecting how they utilize their finances, they haven't moved forward with any contract since January. It's June, y'all. That's 6 whole months. The place hadn't been serviced, so we charging them a hefty uh, initial service fee because the property has basically been neglected for 6 months. But there's a lot going on, and I'm trying to learn me some new skills. I can't be no one trick pony. I got my brother-in-law. He's showing me how to do this tile bathroom remodel. When I understand something, y'all, I can sell it. I can do it. But you gotta get the reps in. You gotta get the reps in. Oh no! Woo, this installation about to fall off. Look at it, y'all. It's standing straight up. I gotta pull over. Oh, that thing stand up. Oh, it just fell back down. I gotta lay it down, y'all. I ain't finna be out here like that. What I was thinking. Should have just laid it down from the beginning. Alright, should be good now. I would have been so mad if that thing would have flew off the truck. So mad. I'm back. But yeah, with me here talking to multiple people, I don't feel like business has been slowing down for me. Even when the recession came, well, not even recession, like the pandemic or whatever came, I feel like things didn't slow down, actually. They didn't get hard, far as not in my industry. It seemed like it affected some people, but not all. Business pretty decent around that time, and like a year after. Say people wasn't affected, but I'm pretty sure there was, but it wasn't everybody. Business was still pretty good around that time. But I'm talking to multiple different people from different backgrounds, and they're just telling me things are being cut, like far as financial, so people might go into a place of holding on to their money, not wanting to spend. But if you're not just doing one thing and you're diversified with your skill set, not to say, hey, I'm gonna say, hey, I can do your bathroom, but I will be able to work alongside my brother-in-law, help him out, etc. Because I want to learn that skill. I want to learn. I'm very passionate about learning some carpentry, y'all. Carpentry. I feel like I want to build my house one day. I want to build a house somewhere, and this skill set is required. I got some construction skills. I used to work for a company where I did like subfloors and basically the concrete work to actually get the house off the ground, etc. So I'm not foreign to construction, but I understand that there's levels to it. It's different categories. Electrician is a whole different ball game than a plumbing. Plumbing is a whole different ball game than carpentry, as far as woodwork, framing. Like, all these are different skills, but some of the essential skills is, I feel like you should know is, how to use a speed square, how to use a skill saw, how to cut accurately. Once you learn how to cut, that's a decent piece of it, but it's still way more tedious than like it's details that's included within this industry, far as home building and stuff like that, stuff that support the weight capacity, like walls, stuff. It's so many different levels to it, and I'm working with people who do this day in, day out to learn it. I'm always open to learning, always open to learning. And what I'm learning, I'm trying to teach my children, because despite they may or may not want to, do what I do or whatever, I'm not moved they want to do it or not, but at least they have additional skill set. And that even goes back to my daughter. You probably like, well, how are you going to teach your daughter about construction? I could teach her about construction, but as of right now, I'm starting from where I'm at. I could teach her about landscaping. I could teach her about, a holiday business. I could teach her about the back office, the CRM part, the customer service part. I could teach her all of that, because she's not too young to learn that. She's in high school. What are we talking about? There's a lot of stuff that I feel like I need to just try to learn that way. I can have that additional skill set. Something may interest my son more than it interests me. He might fall a liking to, us learning how to use skill saws in the backyard. He might get into fencing or decking or whatever. I don't knock college, but I do want my kids to have a skill to where, experience going to take them somewhere versus, you know, 10 years in college for a nursing degree or something crazy. Because sometimes it's people that have degrees that don't even make the amount of money as some of these entrepreneurs make. It's I feel like nowadays with inflation and stuff, you can blink an eye and make 100K in business, and it's 100K today is not 100K 20 years ago. You know what I mean? 100K is not 100K 10 years ago. As this economy continues to change, things going up in price, that money is not worth as much as it was in the past. So figuring out a way to diversify your skill set to get this money on, because you gotta get it, y'all. You got dreams, aspirations, things you're trying to build, and in reality, you need what you need to support that. But I'm gonna get going because I almost to the house and got a lot of work to do today. Later.